Here with Jeremy Lieberman from Calabasas. Jeremy, Marmani League last year was such a monster league, such a monster year. Came down to the last night, to decide the champion. Obviously, a lot of great presence in the playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we've also seen some shifting now in the off season, some different places, and for people that were somewhere or new incoming talent or whatever. Obviously, you guys have kind of refortified even after Max left. I mean,
Yeah.
what can we expect from the Marmani League this year?
Calabasas is going to bring it. Whether the faces change on the other team or not, we did get Larry Bush, which is a big lift for us. It gives us better backcourt. Now I got help in the backcourt, more ball handling, better defense, and I think the team chemistry this year is going to be 10,000 times better. Last year was a little difficult at times, but this year we got a great flow.
Talk to me about the chemistry. When you have a guy like Larry who, was used to carrying his team, and obviously you've been used to carrying your team for 4 years. I know you guys have a lot of game respects game, but how is that meshed now with you guys?
Me and Larry actually grew up playing together.
Okay.
So we were childhood friends, and I don't know, just he came over and we were hitting it off. It was like yin and yang. Like I could shoot, he could drive. He's the athletic part, and I'm more the brains and the leader of the operation.
Okay. What is it going to take for you for it to be an acceptable or satisfactory a season for you? Because I know what a competitor you are.
Yeah.
I know you guys have been at a high level 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
What's it going to take for it to be an acceptable conclusion for Jeremy this year?
I need another ring.
Okay.
I need another ring. Whether it's state or CIF, I need another one.
Okay. How has that driven you during the offseason, driven Calabasas during the offseason, when you have some guys who have experienced that, and then last year, not to say that it was a letdown. I thought you guys still had a successful season, but it's not the same. How has that kind of created that sense of urgency or desire?
It has, even with our coaching staff. We've been getting after it. With when Larry came over, we were like, all right, well, let's go. Now we got the guns, and now it's up to us. We got to put in the work, and whatever we put in, we get out.
Speaking of putting in the work, obviously you've done an amazing job at that program, done an even more amazing job in the offseason of really elevating your profile, and the result is a scholarship with Wyoming. Talk about that decision and why it feels so comfortable, and I mean, obviously you got Calabasas in front of you, but in terms of the future, why are you so excited about that?
I mean, I just made my decision off the best fit. Wyoming is in a great conference, Mountain West. National recognized, and it was just like, work. I was always people always preach to me, just work hard and hopefully you get what you want.
Okay. Well, we hope you get what you want, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it.